morning and welcome to South Hadley High School for today's MIAA battle of the Brick football game featuring the Holyoke Purple Knights and your South Hadley Tigers. Someone who's more than likely I'd say angle it up. Okay, I got only person Laura.
Wish it was, you know, drier, but can't have it all.
Sorry, guys.
Focus on your job. Do your job. Nobody else. Do your job. Hold that gap.
And Holyoke has won the toss and is deferred to the second half. South Hadley will receive the opening kickoff. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's MIAA game here at South Hadley High School. Please enjoy today's Thanksgiving contest between the Holyoke Purple Knights and your South Hadley Tigers. South Hadley leads the series 5-1. Please remember that high school sports encourage good sportsmanship. We ask that your conduct towards players, coaches, officials, and fans demonstrates good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Holyoke is coached by David Guzman. South Hadley is coached by Brian Kuchar. Today's officials are Tim Schmidt, Matt Slazinski, Michael Westbrook, Josh Dupuis, and James Wood. Good luck to both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the 50-yard line. At this time, we would like to congratulate Mr. Tim Schmidt on his retirement after 50 years of officiating high school and college football. Mr. Schmidt has played both high school and college football. Beginning his high school career in 1973, he has become so proficient as a high school official that he was assigned many playoff and Super Bowl games throughout the state of Massachusetts. His talent was noticed by many colleges, so much so he was invited to become a college official in 1984. Having officiated in many great college games, such as the Harvard and Yale games attended by over 60,000 fans. Having accomplished so much in his officiating career, in 2002, Mr. Schmidt was selected to officiate the College National Championship game. And in 2006, he received the Division II College Official of the Year award. We are so fortunate to have such an accomplished official this Thanksgiving morning to end such a remarkable career. He is also a longtime member of the Western Mass chapter of the National Football Foundation and College Hall of Fame, an organization he will continue to support as the chairman of the Awards Selection Committee in his retirement. Mr. Schmidt, we are honored to have you with us today. We thank you for your 50 years of service to the game of football and wish you all the best in your retirement. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand for the playing of the national anthem?
Colin, abort mission. Western Mass News is here. Hey, Colin. Yep. He's back. Again, set to get underway here from the turf. A truly touching ceremony for Tim Schmidt, who calls it a career. One of the officials for today's contest. A decorated career for him. Honors as a Division II. Got honored as Division II Official of the Year in 2006. Ref the national championship a few years back. Great career for him. We're fortunate to have him on our turf tonight. South Hadley will receive the kickoff in a bowl series that they lead 5-1 so far. And an unprecedented game to get underway here. Here's Parker Brunel to kick off. Ball taken there by Noah Hambley. He's over the 40, over the 50, across the 40, the 30, 20, 10, all the way to the house. Touchdown, South Hadley.
And our opening kickoff is taken by number 13, Noah Hambley, for a South Hadley touchdown.
What better start to your Thanksgiving morning? Noah Hambley rushes for well over 80 yards. A kick return touchdown for the Tigers. And now Cooper Wall for the extra point.
Yeah, we were talking about offense and ball security pregame, and they don't even need to come on the field. What a run.
And a second helping of points for the Tigers. Cooper Wall adds an extra point to an illustrious first play for South Hadley. It's 7-0 with just over 10 seconds elapsed from the turf. Justin, if you're on the Holyoke sideline, what's going through your mind right now?
I mean, that's crushing. I mean, you want to come out there, force 4 and out, get the ball. I mean, that's a crushing play right there for Holyoke.
I couldn't agree more. Holyoke, you see this team coming out of the gates. They're already high and mighty on offense. It's going to be, crushing. You said it, but I need to stop talking at this point. South Hadley will kick. Cooper Wall getting more action from the 40.
Hey, Hart, get the ball, Tigers. Let's go.
Word of the day is unprecedented. Cooper Wall with a real interesting position for South Hadley. One of the first place kickers the Tigers have had in years. As the ball was taken there by Avery Feliciano and brought down. There is a penalty on the play, and we will get a quick beat on this.
First quarter onside kick. Wet conditions, I don't hate it.
I couldn't agree more, Justin. You know, you just got to make do with these conditions. Offsides is the call. And they will kick again. Tigers cheerleaders have made it to the game, cheering for the it's a small crowd today. The few, the proud, made it out to the turf this morning. We appreciate all of you watching at home from the comforts of your couch. Unfortunately, our broadcast doesn't end with a Santa float like the Thanksgiving Day parade, but we're still here watching football. Cooper Wall, another kick. He'll bring it down himself. It's going to be number 5, Matthew Dumoulin.
Drop down at the 49-yard line. Holyoke first down.
So Holyoke will start off from the 49-yard line. And we'll try our best to get a beat on this offense.
Remember him? He's the goat.
Snap taken by Devin Velez. He's going to run it across the 50 and not much further. Gain of, I want to say, 3 on the play.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of that tonight. Velez, he can run. He's their quarterback. A lot of direct snaps to him. A lot of QB scrambles. We'll see how much they mix in their running backs.
Look at the flow on that guy. Got some hockey here. Tigers defense, you're going to see a lot of the same guys. On that front line, you've got Roberto Melendez, you've got Jaden McMahons. But once you get to the back, you're going to see Jaciel Ramos, and he's really been the top of that Tigers defense for all 3 years so far. There's number 24, Jesus Morales, taken down. And no gain on the play.
Jesus Morales, stopped by number 75, Braden Koski.
Braden Koski takes him down there. A little action for South Hadley's juniors. Smaller crew for us today, but still a great crew. Colin Zeranig running the mixer as per usual. Ethan Smith running our camera this morning. Neither of our teacher advisors could show up, but Miss Amy Foley, Miss Jess Nelson, if you're watching, happy Thanksgiving, and we appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. And of course, we always extend a huge thank you to Dan Pease and the entire crew at SHG TV 15. They came out here and set up a tent for us yesterday, and it is the savior of this broadcast. Flag on the play there.
Yeah, it looked like Tigers jump.
That will be the call. So 3rd and 3 now on the 5-yard gain. Velez takes the snap. Gonna look to get airborne here. High up, caught by number 34, Reynaldo Andino.
Surprising play call and surprising decision by Velez there. Throwing a fade into double coverage on 3rd and 3 is interesting, but it works out.
Yeah, I mean, it came up successfully. You can't really complain about it. You can tell already this is going to be much more competitive football than what we saw at the Powerpuff game last week. I believe the call is out of bounds. It is now 4th and 3. Looks like they're going for it. Velez, hands off. And a big pile, and the Tigers come up successful.
Tried a little fullback dive there, handed off to one of their bigger guys. The line held strong.
Carried by number 52, Jaden Diaz. Stopped at the line of scrimmage by number 13, Noah Hambley, number 78, Darius Jelinas.
They're going to credit that to Darius Jelinas and Noah Hambley for the takedown there. Tigers start from the 45, another offensive chance, and early, as just under 2 minutes have passed so far in this contest. Snap taken, Julius Abent gonna try and get some yardage here. He'll be pushed back. A tackle for a loss for the Holyoke Purple Knights.
Carried by number 2, Julius Evans. Stopped by number 52, Jaden Diaz. Number 2, Jaden Colley Goodman. Loss of 1 brings up a 2nd and 11. Ball at the 44-yard line.
Second and 11, only loss of 1 on the play, so the Tigers going to want to gain some yardage here.
Hey, Tigers, let's go!
Nehemiah Marin gets the handoff there. He'll take it pretty far. Looks to be a gain of 4 or 5 on the play.
Carried by number 8, Nehemiah Marin. Tripped up by number 34, Reynaldo Andino.
See the Tigers getting a little creative there. Snapping it to Hambley and then handing it off to Nehemiah.
I see a lot of handoffs to players that you wouldn't see them tending to go to, and a lot of snaps to a lot of different guys, as Griffin Soderbaum, the Tigers QB1, is still on sidelines. If we see any passing plays today, I have a feeling it's going to come from sophomore Ray Faginski, who's been getting a lot of reps at QB. Noah Hambley gets a gain there. Looks to be 3 or 4 on the play. Brings up a 4th and 3.
Gain of 4 brings up a 4th down and 3. Ball at the Holyoke 48-yard line.
Let's go!
Looks like Nehemiah Marin will, oh no, they're setting up a punt here. Braden Grachowalski. Not terrible yardage, they'll let it roll.
And very nice punt. Looks like that'll put him right on the 6 or 7.
Not a terrible set of downs for the Tigers. And again, you just got to give it to unprecedented circumstances. That first pushback, you can't blame too much for that.
Holyoke will take
But
over first down at their own 8-yard line.
overall, we're working with what we have here.
Yeah, and I like the coach's faith in the defense. Punting it away on 4th and short, put them on the 6 or 7. That just shows that they have faith. They're going to get a stop here.
It also just shows they have faith in the strong leg of Braden Grachowalski. We haven't seen him punting too much this year, but it's nice to see him getting good distance on his kicks.
It looked like Holyoke jumped on the far side.
Will be a false start on the play, so
False start called against Holyoke, half the distance to the goal line. 1st and 14, ball at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, that was on Andino.
Justin, have I mentioned to you how cold it is?
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
Yeah. Decent alumni presence at today's game. You see a lot of varsity jackets, you know, players coming back from college for the week. So always great that they come and support their former team. It's been a different look for the Tigers this year. Last year's senior class was such a huge loss, but they're making do. Wow, big game there from Jesus Morales.
That's a powerful run.
24, Jesus Morales.
That's the guy they handed it off to on 4th, and he came up short, but he looks a little ticked off after getting stopped.
Couldn't agree more. 2nd and 1 now the play. They're going to give the takedown to Nehemiah Marion as well as Charlie Maxwell, a freshman playing in the game today. You know, we haven't seen too much of the freshmen overall. There's a few out there. I did see Adrian Garcia going in earlier. We've been seeing a lot of the different guys go into this game. You know, it's Thanksgiving Day. It's kind of a bowl game for us. So, you know, why not just have a little fun with it? Jasiel Ramos gets the takedown there. Enough for a first. Not much further.
Stopped by number 72, Jasiel Ramos. Good for Holyoke, first down. Ball at the 19-yard line.
So 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Holyoke still has a lot of ground to cover if they want to take one to the house. There's a flag thrown there.
Fumble on the play recovered by number 7, Devin Velez. Losses. Loss of 7 yards.
So 7-yard loss on the fumble. Devin Velez able to still recover.
Ball's at the 13-yard line.
But still a huge loss for the Holyoke Purple Knights. Halfway through the quarter now, still 7-0 South Hadley. Airborne play. Caught! They got it to Matthew Duble, and he's brought down. A great airborne play for the Purple Knights, and they are right back in this drive.
Surprisingly aggressive play call from Holyoke early. I mean, pregame, we thought we'd be surprised if we saw a passing play in the first half, and they've come out with 2. And that's a crusher.
I couldn't agree more. You know, I feel like when we were talking about it, we should have leaned more toward the South Hadley side because we know there's not as much strength in the QB room. But as for Holyoke, I guess they just have stronger arms.
Yeah, stronger arms, and I mean their receivers are creating good space.
That too.
That was Dumoulin, and we've seen him twice.
Braden Koski able to stop the run there. Gain of only 1 on the play, so 2nd and long.
looks like that was on the Tigers. Oh, they're going to call it on Holyoke.
Against Holyoke will bring up a 2nd and 14.
Those 5 pushed back will be very valuable for South Hadley. Ball now to 36.
I think Josiel might have gotten away with one there. It looked like he was the one who did the jump. Holyoke definitely disagrees.
Vocal from head coach David Guzman. Another attempted pass, not able to bring it in. That's Asa Allen there.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Still a decent passing play there from Devin Velez. You know, we've seen the arm on him. He looks strong. And I think you were right about the receivers being able to find good space, but I think that's just one of those passes that you can't make happen.
Yeah, I mean, that might have been a decision that he might want to have back. Maybe just take it and run with that, or just good coverage by Nehemiah on that.
I couldn't agree more. 3rd and long, so. Tigers looking for a big stop here. Now, if you're one of Holyoke's coaches, do you go for, if they don't get yardage here, which it doesn't look like they're going to. Jeez.
Carried by number 24, Jesus.
That was Jesus Morales again. So no game there. 4th and 14. Do you put the faith in Velez's arm, or do you just punt?
I'm assuming they're going to go for it here. I don't think they have the faith in their defense like the Tigers do.
I couldn't agree more, Justin. Powerful words coming from the Tigers' parents and fans. Gonna go for it here. Velez gonna try and run with it. Josiel Ramos put the stop to that at the 47. There, the Tigers. Not too much ground to cover on this offensive chance.
Yeah, so far, I mean, Velez has only gotten to scramble once, so they're containing him well. And that's a big sack.
I couldn't agree more. Especially a sack for a loss on the 4th down. You're gonna want those extra yards. And I believe that's a gain of 11 for the Tigers. So they'll only have 53 yards to cover to the house.
This is a crucial 1st down play here. You know, most of these drives are going to take all the plays that they can get, so 1st down yardage is crucial.
Julius Abenth comes with the snap. Gonna work through the pick pile, able to gain a couple yards, but not too much. Tigers take any game they can get.
Carried by number 2, Julius Abenth. Gain of 2 on the play, stopped by number 22, Avante Rivera. 2nd down and 8.
So Avante Rivera with a good stop there. Event comes up the outside. He's gonna get away with it, but he's pushed out of bounds.
Carried by number 2, Julius.
That'll be a first for the Tigers.
By number 5, Matthew DeMoulin.
Perfect blocking on that play. We saw the line. Got Berto up there. Good blocks from them, and then Hambley got out in front, laid a nice block.
I agree. This time it's Noah Hambley under center. He's going to work his way up the left side. Not taken down yet. Flag thrown. We can see for this one.
Carried by number 13, Noah Hambley. Stopped by number 26, Jared Nunes. We have a penalty on the play. Holding call against South Hadley.
Call is holding against South Hadley. And they'll get pushed back 10. First and 20 for South Hadley.
Brings up a first down and 20, ball at the 50-yard line.
Still a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, I still don't think we're going to see it go to the air just yet. I mean, if it gets to 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15, maybe we'll see it, but I still think they're going to keep it on the ground.
You're going to want to wait for one of the Tigers' arms to show up on the field. We haven't seen Ray Faginski. We haven't seen Chase Blaze. So they're going to stay on the ground for as long as they can here. Fumble recovered there by Julius Abent.
Play recovered by number 2, Julius Abent.
There's that rain.
Brings up a second down and 29, ball at the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
Now, at what point do you trust your arms and go to the air?
They might here after a loss on 1st and 20.
With just a minute remaining, they're going to hand it off to Lincoln Belsky, of all people. And he'll get taken down. Not a terrible gain there, but
Carried by number 9, Lincoln Bell.
they're still at the 26.
I think if we're going to see a throw at all, now would be the time. Unless they just try and run this out.
Brings up a 3rd down and 24.
Try and get as many yards as they can on the ground and then punt it away.
It's 15 seconds separate us from the end of the first quarter. Another fumbled handoff. Noah Hambley, a short throw there. Double teaming on Lincoln Belsky. And the Purple Knights will make it known. Not too much to show for it on the scoreboard. It's the end of the first quarter. Tigers still ahead 7-0, and we will briefly step aside. We'll be right back. Tigers with the 4th and 20. And unsurprisingly, they'll give it to Braden Grachowalski to punt. Back for the second quarter, Tigers still had 7-0.
Kickoff down at the 28-yard line. We have a penalty on the play.
Penalty called. We're going to call it roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker against Holyoke.
I think that's going to be a first down for South Hadley.
We will take it.
15-yard penalty and automatic first down. South Hadley will have the ball at the Holyoke 35-yard line.
So South Hadley with a big game there. Oh, an interesting decision from Holyoke. So 1st and 10 from the 35 for South Hadley. I wish the officials were like properly mic'd up at these games. I'd love to see the reaction from the crowd. Noah Hambley going to try and come up the outside. He's taken down there by, that was Lashad Wilson.
Carried by number 13, Noah Hambley. Knocked out of bounds by number 25, Lashad Wilson. Loss of 3 on the play, brings up a second down and 13, ball to 38-yard line.
Tigers with 2nd and 13. Hambley takes the snap. He's going to use his arm here. Brought down there by Chase Pesha. Great passing play from the Tigers. First time they went to the air today. Honestly, I can't complain.
Yeah, they'll take it. I mean, that Holyoke defensive line got to Hadley quick, and he had to get rid of it. They'll take the gain.
We don't often see the arm from Noah Hadley, but the circumstance, it brings up certain things, and that's what we had. Looks like Julius Abenth lining up to take the snap. Jaden McMahons takes it. There's a flag on the play. False start on South Hadley.
Start against South Hadley.
So now 3rd and 8 for South Hadley. Noah Hadley takes it. Works his way through the pig pile. Good gain there. And they're going to call it first down.
Carried by number 13, Noah Hadley. That's good for him. South Hadley first down. Ball to Holyoke, 24-yard line.
24 yards separate the Tigers from the end zone. Crucial first down.
Yeah, that was a nice run by Hadley there.
Tigers have always had strength in their running back committee. And Hadley has been sort of leading that this year as a sophomore. So we're going to see a lot from him, not only this season, but in the next 2 years. As there's Julius Abenth brought down, I believe, at the line of scrimmage.
Stop by 55, Jasiel Castellano.
Brought down there by Jasiel. I want to say that's Castino, or maybe Castellano. I don't know if they got it wrong on the roster. We'll go with something like that. One of the coolest things about playing in this type of weather is you see the huddles and you just see that cloud of breath coming up. I don't know why I find that cool.
Looks like another jump.
Ball start against South Hadley. Bring up a 2nd and 15, ball to 29-yard line.
The flags have been on both sides, but the Tigers need to just do better on these false starts.
I couldn't agree more, Justin. Of course, no halftime entertainment today as the Tiger Pride marching band couldn't make it. So we'll try and get back here early and entertain you as best we can, likely with some form of Thanksgiving-related debate. Noah Hadley finds Nehemiah Marin on the handoff. Marin through traffic, able to get a gain. I think that's going to take them right about 5 yards.
Carried by number 8, Nehemiah Marin.
We'll give them 7, so 3rd and 8, I want to say. It's never a strong math student.
Gain of 8 on the play brings up a 3rd down.
Nope, gain of 8, 3rd and 7.
5 balls to 21-yard line.
3rd and 5. Okay.
I like the coaching staff trying to get more creative here late in the first half. I mean, a lot of these drives have stalled out, so they need to convert on more of these first downs, and creativity might be what they need.
Yeah, South Hadley's OC has been doing a great job making these plays, especially when you center them around Hadley, Abenth, and Marin. You go to your strong guys. Hadley, great run here. I think that's a first. Yes, it will.
Carried by number 13, Noah Hadley. Stopped by number 24, Jesus Morales. That's good for South Hadley's first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
1st and goal for the Tigers.
This is where we want to see Julius kind of warm up. He's come out a little slow.
Cooper Wall, the kicker, lining up on the sidelines, getting ready. Kicking over there with Ryan LaChance. Handoff taken by Hadley. He's going to the air again. For Pesha, blocked by Daryl Sierra Feliciano.
Away by number 12, Daryl Sierra Feliciano. Brings up a second and goal.
Still a good play there.
Yeah, not a bad look. I mean, it's probably one you probably just want to hold on to or throw out the back of the end zone, but no harm done.
Hadley takes the snap again. Gonna look to juke out some guys. And he's brought down for what looks to be a loss there.
Carried by number 13, Noah Hadley.
No gain, no
Stopped
loss.
by number 22, Avante Rivera. Short gain on the play brings up a third down and goal, fall to 9-yard line.
Or there's a 1-yard gain there. It's one of the greatest safety net moments for the Tigers because even if they can't connect on offense here, they can still bring out Cooper Wall and settle for a field goal.
Yeah, field goal would be big. I mean, going up 2 possessions before halftime, that would be huge.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. But this Holyoke offense has just been dormant on the latter half of the field, so Lincoln Belsky gets the handoff, brought back.
Yeah, and I think that's the coaching staff's thinking process on that play call. Just get as many yards and help Cooper Wall out to get an easier kick.
Gain of 2 brings up a fourth and goal, ball to 7-yard line.
And unsurprisingly, Cooper Wall is on the sidelines to come in, along there with Braden Grachowalski, and I believe that's Jamie Medina also lined up.
It looks like they're going to keep him off the field.
That's surprising. You know, I'd personally settle for a field goal here, but and again, I don't coach football. That's probably for the better.
Yeah, they're going to call a timeout, see what they want to do.
And Justin, before the broadcast, we were talking about how we could tie Thanksgiving into our show here. So I think we were talking about desserts. What's your pick?
I'm a pumpkin pie guy. I love pumpkin pie.
Ah, Justin.
I know it's an unpopular opinion, but
It's not unpopular. I feel like I'm in sort of the second school of thought where I don't like it. I've always been an apple guy, you know? I think there's something just stereotypical American about an apple pie.
I go to the apple too, of course, but
Pumpkin's your A1.
yeah, pumpkin is it's my number 1 guy.
Where do you bring in pecan?
Pecan's usually not on the table.
I couldn't agree more. I like this guy already. Now, personally, my sleeper pick here, chocolate cream.
Yeah.
You get a chocolate cream
Yeah.
pie on your Thanksgiving too?
Occasionally.
Occasionally. I'll take it. I'll take it.
He's not an every year starter, but he finds his way.
Halftime, we'll get the rest of the Sports Network's crew's opinions on pies, and we'll come back to this.
Yeah.
South Hadley Sports Network, your home for food-related debates. Cooper Wall lining up for the field goal here.
Yeah, after the timeout, looks like they changed their mind.
Guns it down. Or no?
It's good.
It is good.
The Holyoke line almost blocked that. Almost got to him, but
Still a valiant effort from Holyoke there. Tigers going to hold on to some lead here. 10-0 with just 5 minutes remaining in the first half.
yeah, that's a huge field goal for the Tigers.
Cooper Wall, big kick there. Just going to roll back into the end zone for a touchback.
touchback on the kickoff.
So Holyoke's offense with 5 minutes to work with, works their way back onto the field.
Holyoke will have a first down starting at their own 20-yard line.
Justin, you know, I feel like this is the definitive start to crunch time for the Holyoke offense. You going in the air here, or are you going on the rail?
I think they're going to go to the air. They're going to use Velez's arm.
You were wrong. They're going to hand off there to Jesus Morales. He's not going to get too far.
Yeah, they've been going to Morales a lot. He's good. He's a powerful runner. But I think later in this drive, they're going to go to Velez's arm and try and at least cut it down to a 7 or a 3-point lead.
I agree. They will lose 2 yards there.
Stop by number 64, Jaden McMahon.
Jaden McMahon brings him down. We haven't heard his name too much over the PA system today, but he goes unsung a lot. O-liner, D-liner, captain. His final season in South Hadley pads, and we've seen a lot of great stuff from him these past 4 years. So hats off to an incredible career for him and the rest of the seniors. They will go to Velez's arm here. I think it was tapped by Marin. Asa Allen couldn't bring it down. So 3rd and 11 now for the Purple Knights.
Yeah, I think they go back to the air here. Another good defensive stand by Nehemiah.
Third and long for Velez. They're going to try and go to his arm, I'm sure. Two receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Options for Velez, and he will scramble a little before being brought down there by Jaciel Ramos. With an assist from number 55, that's Joe Quadiker. Whose first real action of today?
Loss of 6 brings up a 4th down.
It was just a bad play for the Holyoke offensive line. They let about 3 Tigers right in.
So it'll be 4th and 17 now. Just over 3 minutes separate us from halftime now. Looks like they're going to punt for the first time tonight. It's Matthew Dumoulin. Not far at all. They'll get it just past the 40. It'll reach the 45 comfortably. The Tigers got some ground to cover if they want to go into halftime with that extra possession lead. You know, Justin, you got just over 3 minutes in the half. You got 3 real offensive studs so far today. Who are you going with on this play?
I think you keep going to all 3 of them. You know, Hambley, Julius, and Nehemiah. I wouldn't worry about going to the air too quickly. 3 minutes is plenty of time here.
Couldn't agree more. Hambley's going to take the snap. Works his way through some traffic. Only a gain of 1 or 2 there. Some gain is any gain in a game like this.
Gain of 2 brings up a 2nd and 8. Ball to Holyoke's 43-yard line.
Hambley takes an interesting snap. He's going to look to go to the air here. Julius Abenth able to make the catch. And he's chased out right at the line of scrimmage, to my knowledge.
Pass complete to number 2, Julius Evans. Taken out of bounds by number 22, Avante Rivera. Loss loss of 1 brings up a 3rd down and 9, ball to the 44-yard line.
So it'll be a 3rd and 9 now. Holyoke calls time, and we will step aside. Tigers still ahead 10-zip. 3rd and 9 for the Tigers. 10-2. Did Holyoke score safety? I don't recall them scoring at all.
Yeah, I think that must be a mistake. I don't know.
We'll definitely have to talk to the scorer's booth at halftime. Noah Hadley comes down with it. He'll pitch to Julius Abent. He's brought down at the 40. That'll set up a 4th and 5. Justin, are you punting here or are you going for it?
It's right in that area where it's in between. I mean, I would probably punt, but we'll see what they do.
Hadley's still on the field. We haven't seen anything from Braden Grachowalski, so I believe they are going to go for it.
Yeah, Holyoke's going to take a timeout here.
We'll take time again. Justin, we've been informed that our replay system's back, so any big plays this upcoming half, we'll get to see him a second time. I don't know how to fill time. The scoreboard got fixed. It's 10-0. Justin, does your family have any specific Thanksgiving traditions?
Not really, just dinner at the grandparents.
Nice. Keep it nice and classic. Oh, my producer Colin just asked me, what about me? Literally the exact same scenario. Although, this football game has become somewhat of a tradition for us now. It's our 2nd year doing it. I'm sure we'll be running it back next year. Back at Holyoke High. Just a minute 33 take us to halftime. 4th and 5, they are going to go for it here. And they're going to turn over, I'm pretty sure. False start. So it's a 4th and 10.
Now they're going to punt it.
They will punt here. Braden Grachowalski sets up the punt. It will bounce to the 26. So Holyoke, and I keep going back to this, but they've got some ground to cover. 74 yards in a minute and 26 seconds. Second half. We have received word that we will be having a second half interview. Former South Hadley Tigers quarterback Burke Belsky is back at the turf, and we will be getting an exclusive 2-on-1 with him. So Jesus Morales, big run there, all 10 yards, and a
complete to number 24, Jesus Morales.
Maybe not.
Taken out of bounds by number 64, Jaden McMahon, number 13, Noah Hadley.
Will be a 1st and 10.
First down, ball to 38-yard line.
We were just talking about the alumni presence being back, and now we've got an interview. Burke's a character. Burke's always so much fun. So it should be nice to have him on the broadcast for a bit. They're going to go to the air here. Velez attempting a pass. It's incomplete to Xavier Herman.
Knocked away by number 12, Brody Keller.
Brody Keller knocked it away there. Haven't seen too much of Brody so far tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that was a nice play, though. Tight coverage. Forces a drop.
As our producer Colin continues to remind me that it's not nighttime. I'm sorry, it's dark-ish, the lights are on, and football's usually played at night. Sorry, Colin. We have fun here at South Hadley Sports Network. Flag throw, they're going to call a false start on Holyoke.
False start against Holyoke. Second and 15, ball at the 33-yard line.
So second and 15 now. A minute and 11 seconds. Holyoke, they're going to need a huge play here.
It's been the false starts on both sides.
These teams just excited to get the game moving. Keep their bodies moving, keep warm. They'll bring down Velez. I believe that's for a loss.
Chased down by number 75, Braden Costa. Loss of 5 brings up a third down.
Braden Koski
Ball to Holyoke's 28-yard line.
brings him down for 5, and South Hadley will take a timeout. We will step aside. 3rd and 20 for the Holyoke Purple Knights with 56 seconds to work with. Velez takes the snap. He's going to go to the air. Long dot here. Intercepted by Charlie Maxwell.
That pass is intercepted by number 10, Charlie Maxwell.
Great work from the freshman there. Great field placement. And the Tigers are going to get possession back with 49 seconds to work with and 60 yards to cover. We will go to a replay of that play. And that animation is so cool.
That's a tough catch to make in these conditions. I mean, bad decision by Velez. Great catch by Matthews.
Do you blame that on Velez or do you blame that on play calling? Because
I
personally,
think it's Velez. I mean, I don't like the play call either, but Velez, at the end of the day, was the one who made the decision.
short check down to Lincoln Belsky. He's brought down a yard shy of first down. Penalty call.
Number 9, Lincoln Belsky, taken out of bounds by number 2, James Colley Guzman.
Brought out there by Jaden Colley Guzman. You think he's related to the coach? Their coach is David Guzman. First and 10 for the Tigers. They'll push him out beyond the first down line.
Holyoke will give South Hadley first down. Ball to Holyoke 37-yard line.
So penalty on Holyoke, and the Tigers get a big gain there. First and 10 from the 37 now. Justin, what do you think they're going for here?
I think they might go a little aggressive here.
Hadley gets a solid run there. Only gave it 2 on the play, but just a valiant effort from him. South Hadley takes another timeout. We will step aside.
25 with Sean Wilson. They have a timeout on the play. Second down and 9, ball to 35-yard line.
35 seconds remaining in the half. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Hadley takes the snap. Works his way back, passing play. Habeth not able to bring it in.
And that pass attempt is incomplete, brings up a third down and 8.
So 3rd and 8 now.
Yeah, I like the aggressive play call by the Tigers. Try and punch in a last-second field goal.
Certainly a valiant effort there from both Habeth and Hadley. Now the Tigers just gonna want to gain some quick yards and maybe poke them between the uprights. Hadley works his way back. He's going to scramble out of bounds. No gain there.
13, Noah Hadley chased out of bounds by number 25, Leshad Wilson.
You punt it, you go for it.
Loss of 3 brings up a 4th down and 11.
Looks like-
ball at the 38-yard line.
Looks like they're going to keep the punter off the field.
Yeah, I don't see Grotch on the field, so it looks like If they don't go to the air here, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, here's Ray Faginski in at quarterback.
First time seeing him today. And a high snap's going to plague his chance there.
Fumble in the play recovered by number 4, Ray Faginski. Holyoke ball, first down.
So the Tigers turn over on downs. And they'll start a 1st and 10 from the 50 with only 19 seconds to work with. NFL football happening when we get home today, Justin. Who you got, the Bears or the Lions?
I mean, I think the popular vote's the Lions, but, I mean, maybe Caleb Williams can pull something crazy out.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, Bears definitely bolstered their offense over the offseason for him, so at this point, anything can happen. Velez will go to the air here. An interesting choice for a lateral between Ronaldo Andino and Avante Rivera.
Complete to number 34, Ronaldo Andino.
I think we'll go to replay there. Yeah, interesting play there. What do you think, Justin?
Yeah, that's a play that we've been seeing more of throughout all leagues of football, really. I mean, we saw it in the Patriots game last Sunday to Ramondre Stevenson for a touchdown. Laterals are sort of becoming more popular in all leagues of the game.
Interesting year for the Patriots.
Yeah, Tigers.
Big false start there on Joe
Tigers jump.
Boddicker.
Offside against South Hadley.
Already fully back on his feet.
A lot of penalty yards for the Tigers.
It's definitely going to be brought up in the halftime speech by Coach Kuchar.
For sure.
But, you know, other than that, not much to complain about. You've got 10 points on the board. You've kept Holyoke scoreless. As Velez with a short pass there. It'll be Matthew Dumoulin. He's not going to go too far with it. Timeout called.
Matthew Dumoulin. Stopped by number 9, Lincoln Belsky. We have a timeout, Holyoke.
3 seconds. Holyoke's going to use their last timeout.
26-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 26. They have 3 seconds to work with. I mean, you kind of have to go to the air.
Yeah, I think they just chuck one up in the end zone and hope someone comes down with it here.
Couldn't agree more. Like we said, no band performance at halftime today, so feel free to switch over to the parade, or I don't know what else the programming is on Thanksgiving, so probably the parade. Dog show eventually. Joey from Friends with a turkey on his head, I don't know. Three seconds for Velez. False start again.
Now it's definitely going to be brought up at halftime.
Oh, it's on Holyoke this time. Wow. Tigers will take that one. 1st and 15 for the Purple Knights. You know, I can't say I've ever seen a purple suit of armor. That'd be sick. Credit where it's due. Velez, a big attempt here. Habent blocks it, and that brings us to halftime. Tigers still ahead 10-0 on this Turkey Day Classic. We will step aside here on South Hadley Sports Network. Your home for Tigers Athletics. Don't go away. Coming back from halftime, Tigers still ahead 10-0 in the Battle of the Bridge Thanksgiving Day game. Welcome back, everybody. Very special guest has joined us on the broadcast. Former South Hadley Tigers quarterback Burke Belsky. Burke, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you for having me, Brady. I appreciate it.
It is a pleasure. So, Burke, what's your take on the game so far?
So far, I think it's been an absolute fight. I think both teams have been going at it. A little bit sloppy because of the rain, but I think both defenses have been on point today, especially with everything.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of expected in this circumstance. Have you ever played in conditions like this back when you played football?
You know, I'd say I played in very cold weather. I've never played in this combo, so I can't imagine how miserable it is for them trying to run around in this.
I take this as a big contrast for you. You know, you're going to school in Florida at Flagler, correct?
Yes.
It's a
yes.
big contrast coming back to cold, wet rain. But it's great to have you back in town.
Thank you, Brady.
Tigers and Purple Knights getting warm on the sidelines. You know, Burke, we asked Justin this earlier. We have to know, what's your pick of the Thanksgiving table? What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Ooh, that's a good one. You know, I would say I love turkey, but I feel like that's like too basic to say turkey. So I love stuffing. My mom's stuffing is really good, so I've got to say stuffing. What's yours, Brady?
That has been the pick of the crew here. Justin and I both said the same thing. You know what? Why don't we ask our Sports Network crew? We'll start with Colin. Colin, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
You know, we went over this last year, and I think I'm going to have to go with the same answer. Love the rolls. Love
Heck
the rolls.
yeah, Colin. And Ethan, what's your pick?
You know, mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes? Tried and true. Classic. That's stuffing 3-2, so I feel like stuffing wins. And we're back at struggling to fill time.
So are we still live?
Yes.
And by may I ask, how's your guys' junior year been? Especially with the broadcasting network and everything.
Justin, you wanna start?
Yeah, it's been good. Baseball's been good. Basketball coming up.
It should be fun.
Yeah, you know, it's been great getting back with Sports Network. Did a bunch of games for soccer teams. You know, football we haven't been covering as much this year, but we've also been quite busy just with our personal schedules. So it's great to be back at a football game, no matter how cold it is.
Nice.
It's been great to see the alumni presence back today. Obviously, we saw former Tigers tight end Brady Courier, along with former South Hadley baseball first baseman Jack Maziarz. So, you know, what's it been like getting back, seeing old friends, and just getting to reconnect like this?
You know, I came back and I was actually, right when I saw people I knew, it was like a surreal feeling. It felt weird because I haven't seen anyone that I knew my whole life. And it's been 3 months since I've seen anyone I knew, so just coming back, seeing everyone that I knew, it's just a great feeling to have, and seeing everyone.
That's awesome, Burke. It's great to have you back, and I know we've said it like 6 times, but
Thank you, Brady. I appreciate it.
clock winds down. We're getting set to get back underway. Tigers will kick off to the Purple Knights to start the second half. And I think that's the end of Burke. Thank you for joining us today, Burke. We appreciate having you.
Thank you for having me on this. I appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Well, Burke Belsky, everybody. Justin, what are you looking for this side of the game?
I mean, their run game's been great. I think they're just going to continue to go to that, continue to go to Hamley and Haben. Probably see a little bit of Nehemiah. Keep it on the ground.
Couldn't agree more. Cooper Wall with a kickoff to start the third quarter. We will get back underway. Tigers still ahead at 10-0. Rolled there and picked up by Reynaldo Andino. It's taken down at about the 46. Good gain for Holyoke.
Kickoff taken by number 34, Ronaldo Adino. Knocked out of bounds by number 34, Cooper Wall. Holyoke will have a first down, ball at their own 46-yard line to start the second half.
Well, you know, as our fall season just about wraps up, and we get ready for the winter season, things are going to be changing with Sports Network. Things are going to be happening. And the best way to stay up to date is by following our social media on Instagram at SH Sports Network. Colin does a great job running our page. Game day updates, live story updates for games we can't cover. We do our best to keep the population as up to date as possible on there. So follow us on Instagram at SH Sports Network.
Loss of 5 brings up a second down 15, ball to 41-yard line.
So 2nd and 15 now from the 41. And work it out to the left side there for Asa Allen. Brought down.
Pass complete to number 11, Asa Allen. Stopped by number 9, Lincoln Belsky. Brings up a third down and 13.
So now 3rd and 13 for the Purple Knights.
Hey, big stop, Tigers. Let's go. Big hit.
Velez going to roll left. Push his way through the traffic. Able to check it down there to Jaden Colley-Guzman. Not a huge gain, but they'll take anything they can get, and they're going to go for it, I'm sure.
That was a great throw by Velez there. He put that in a tight window.
Gain of 9 brings up a fourth down and 4, ball to 48-yard line.
Hey, big stop, Tigers. Let's go. Watch up the middle.
4th and 4 for the Purple Knights. Tigers going to need a big stop here. Velez is going to want to go to the air here. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Rolls his way right. Goes to the air. Not able to be brought down by Colley-Guzman, and the Tigers going to catch a big break there.
Yeah, that's a good stand. Just not a good throw from Velez. Just not enough zip on it. He kind of lobbed it up.
Holding call against Holyoke. Penalty is declined.
That's a big stop.
Holding call on Holyoke. They'll decline the penalty, and Tigers will get the ball from their own 48. You see about the same offensive structure we have seen. Just that one receiver in Chase Pesha lining up to the right. Noah Hambley's going to take the snap. He's going to work his way to the left and get some pretty decent yardage there.
Stop by 25, Rashad Wilson. Gain of 5 on the play. Sorry, 4 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 6, ball to 48-yard line.
So 2nd and 6 now. Nehemiah Marin holds on to a big run here. Marin keeps going and thrown down around the 25. Still a great gain for him.
Yeah, we mentioned him at half. He's going to need to step up in the second half. That's what we said, and that's a nice run.
That's good for us. Cal Hadley, first down.
Yeah, Brian Dumoulin, or Matthew Dumoulin, able to bring him down pretty well. Tigers got a solid game there. Julius Abed takes the snap, works his way to the right. Not too much blocking. Turkey tracked his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's carried by number 2, Julius Evans, is good for a Cal Hadley touchdown.
I've been planning that one-liner for longer than you can imagine.
Those were the two guys we mentioned at half, Julius and Nehemiah. Nice run by Nehemiah to set up Julius for the touchdown there.
Cooper Wall looking to get that extra point, blocked by the Purple
That
Knights.
extra point attempt is blocked by number 22, Avante Rivera. So with 8 minutes and 3 seconds
gonna be,
to go in our third quarter, our score is Cal Hadley 16.
I believe,
0.
Gideon Ortiz Torres blocking that there. Regardless, great effort from Holyoke there. Tigers will take any points they can get. It's 16-0 with 8:03 remaining into the third quarter.
Tigers, run fast, hit hard, let's go!
Cooper Wall with the kickoff. Brought in there by, I believe that's Devin Velez. Onside kick almost taken down by a South Hadley player, Lincoln Belsky and Brody Keller. Sort of a dynamic duo there. Both got a great chance to get it there.
First down, ball to Cal Hadley 49-yard line.
Stay aggressive, Charlie, let's go!
Snap handed off to Jesus Morales, able to get through most of the blocking. They'll bring him down around the 43 for a gain of 6.
Carried by number 24, Jesus Morales, stopped by number 64, Jaden McNean. Gain of 6 on the play, brings up with second down and 4, ball at the 43-yard line.
So 2nd and 4 for the Purple Knights here. Works it out to the right. Short gain there for Asa Allen.
Carried by number 11, Asa Allen. Knocked down by number 9, Lincoln Belsky. Loss of 1 brings up a third down and 5.
Oh, loss of 1 there.
4-yard line.
Justin, what are your thoughts on this drive so far?
I mean, so far it's been decent for Holyoke. They've gotten some good yards. Morales with some powerful runs. Starting to reach that desperation time for them.
I couldn't agree more. They're going to want to keep going to the air, and I think South Hadley, they've been having Charlie Maxwell line up. I feel like he's getting deeper and deeper with each play because you're expecting Velez to go for that long bomb, and he hasn't gone to it yet as Morales gets another attempt on a run here. Looks like he's going to get away with it. And he brought down by Josiel Ramos by the skin of his teeth. So first and 10 for Holyoke.
Jesus Morales, stop by number 72, Josiel Ramos. Good for Holyoke, first down.
Morales has been one of the few bright spots for them today. A lot of yards so far.
Snap taken, handed off to Morales once again. Able to get through the blocking. Now he's off to the races. Julius Sabeth trying to tear him down. I think he worked it in there. He dropped the ball.
I think it might have came loose at the end, but they recovered it.
That is going to be a Holyoke Purple Knights touchdown. Their first of the game. I think that's the momentum booster. I think that keeps them right in this one.
Yeah, especially if they convert. I mean, one possession game. They're right back in it.
They bring it in. They're going to go to Josiel Castino.
So with 5 minutes and 21 seconds to go in our third quarter, our score is South Hadley 16, Holyoke 8.
So they will convert 16-8, and the Purple Knights are right back in this one. Justin, if you're on the Tigers sideline, what's going through your mind right now?
I think they're going to start coming a little more aggressive on offense. I don't think they'll go to the air too much more than they have, but I think they might get a little more creative.
Hambley and Habenth will line up deep with Charlie Maxwell, and I believe that's Ryan LaChance playing shorter. Is that 26 or 25? On the far side, right there. We'll figure that out in a second. They'll play a little shorter. That is 26. That is Ryan LaChance. Onside kick recovered by South Hadley. That's Lincoln Belsky beneath the pig pile. If I could word words today.
Number 9, Lincoln Belsky. First down for South Hadley, ball at their own 44-yard line.
So first and 10 from the 44 for South Hadley. Habenth and Hambley line up under center. Hambley takes the snap. Works his way through the coverage. Hambley brought down just before first down. Or is that that is going to be a first down? Maybe not. Maybe. I can't tell. I guess not. Maybe so. All right. It's a first down. Chain gang had to figure out what they were doing there. Habenth gets the snap there. Brought down for a loss. A team effort for the Purple Knights.
Carried by number 2, Julius Habenth, stopped by 67, Avery Feliciano. Loss of 1 brings up a second and 11, ball to 46.
Justin, you know, as we wrap up the fall season, what is the winter season have in store for you?
I mean, we got basketball, we got track, volleyball. It should be a fun season.
Volleyball is a fall sport. But you specifically, you play basketball, correct?
Yeah, I do.
How's the team looking this year? How are they shaping up?
Tryouts are Tuesdays, or Monday and Tuesday, so team's not really solidified yet, but
obviously,
so far we look pretty good.
Captain's practice has been going well?
Yeah, they've been good.
Carried by number 8, Nehemiah Mann.
Who are the seniors this year? I know Jack Loker's a senior.
Yeah, Jack Loke and Connor Hall.
Oh, yeah, Connor Hall. Few of the football guys play basketball as well. Noah Hadley comes to mind. He'll be a weapon for the Tigers this year, solidifying that role, #1 guard. 3rd and 10. That's going to be a false start, I believe.
False start against South Hadley. 3rd down and 15, ball to the 50-yard line.
So now 3rd and 15. Time has ticked down, just about 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. Which means about 15 remaining in this game. And then we can get out of this rain and this cold.
Looks like Tigers are going to call a timeout.
Probably a smart move from Coach Kuchar, and we will step aside. Tigers up 16-8 with 2:40 to play in the 3rd. 3rd and long for the Tigers. They're going to want to get some good yardage here. Still ahead 16-8 with 2:40 remaining in the 3rd. Defense, the chant from the Purple Knights on the sidelines. Snap taken by Habeth. He's going to go to the air. Habeth looking for Chase Pesha. Not able to bring it down. Surprising use of the arm for Chase Pesha, but I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. Wasn't much open there. Just had to force something up. Let's see what they do on 4th.
They do bring out the punt team. Braden Grachowalski looking to set up a long one so that Holyoke has to cover some ground here. Thanks. Defense, the chant once again. Grachowalski sets up the punt, not terribly far. Let it roll, and it'll end up somewhere around the 25.
Holyoke will have a 1st down, ball at the 26-yard line.
Justin, what's going through your head if you're on 0 for the Purple Knights right now?
I mean, I'm just thinking about starting off with a nice run, probably to Morales to start, and just trying to get that first down, taking it one play at a time.
I agree, Justin. Defense lines up. A big pile on top of a carrier who I couldn't get a beat on.
Carried by number 22, Avante Rivera. Stopped by number 64, Jake McMahon.
They gave it to Avante Rivera there. No gain, 2nd and 10 now for the Purple Knights. You know, Justin, the weather forecast was calling for either rain or snow today. I really would have preferred the latter option.
Snow would have been.
I would have.
Snow would have been an experience.
Last time a Tigers sports team played an outdoor game in the snow. 2022 boys soccer state semifinals. Oh, a big run here. 1st down and extra for Avante Rivera.
Carried by number 22, Avante Rivera. stopped by number 8, Nehemiah.
Not to get off football, but back onto that state semifinals game. Colin and I were there. Honestly, one of the most exciting games I've ever been to. I was still freezing cold, but it was so much fun to be there. Get to be on the sideline with the team. It was an interesting experience, and it was a lot of fun for myself, and I'm sure it was for Colin as well. Were you at that game? You're not, all right. You don't tend to make your presence known at soccer games, do you?
No, I'm not a big soccer guy, but
I understand. Nor was I until probably freshman year when I called my first soccer game, but it was fun. Holyoke calls time. We will step aside 16-8 with a minute 31 in the third. Purple Knights hand off there. They'll bring him down. I'm honestly not sure who got the ball there. It was Jesus Morales. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're going to keep going to him for essentially any big run they need.
yeah, in the second half, he's really turned up.
Yeah. 2nd and 3 now for the Purple Knights. Velez hands off. Big stop for South Hadley. I think that's going to be a gain of 1 for 3rd and 2.
Carried by number 44, Gideon Ortiz Torres. Stopped by number 13, Noah Hadley. Number 72, Josiel Ramos. Gain of 1 brings up a 3rd down and 2 balls with 49-yard line.
That was Gideon Ortiz Torres on the run. Clock continues to tick down here, so they might just save this play for the second or for the 1st quarter. And that is what they will do. 3rd and 2 will be the play when we return. 16-8 South Hadley. 4th quarter coming up. 4th quarter, 3rd and 2 the play for the Purple Knights. 12 more minutes of football. And Holyoke needs a gain here. And they're gonna get that first down.
Carried by number 55, Josiel Pistano.
There's number 53, Jacob Cologne on the run.
48-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 48 now for the Purple Knights. Justin, what do you think of that play?
I like it. I mean, give it off to one of your big guys. Try and force a couple of yards.
Tigers defense getting the hype from the crowd. Velez goes to the air. Looks for Matthew Duval, and that's going to be complete.
Pass is complete to number 5, Matthew Duval. Good for Holyoke, first down. Off the South Hadley, 26-yard line.
Wow.
Threw it into double coverage, and both of the Tigers covering just didn't turn their back. Didn't turn and see the ball, and that somehow snuck through.
This whole game has just been a mess of unprecedented for these two squads. We didn't expect anything to be airborne today. But Devin Velez putting that arm to good use. He's going to hand it off to Jesus Morales. Morales works his way up the right side. Gets through most of the coverage, is brought down for a gain of probably 4 or 5 there.
Number 24, Jesus Morales. Stopped by number 72, Josiel Ramos.
Belsky helped off the field there by the AT, Kevin Weber. Nothing but respect for that guy. 2nd and short for Holyoke. Handed off here to Jaden Colley Guzman. Not too far. Is it enough? Yes, it is. First and 10.
Jaden Coley Guzman, stopped by number 64, Jason McMahon. Good for Holyoke, first down. Ball to 13-yard line.
Crunch time for the Purple Knights. They've got 9.5 minutes to work with. A first and 10, and a strong arm from Devin Velez. He's going to work it out there to Avante Rivera. Brought down pretty short. Still works, you know. That's a gain.
That was a big hit by Josiel.
Yeah.
Gain of 6 on the play, brings up the 2nd and 4, ball at the 7-yard line.
So 2nd and goal now. I don't think they have a kick team. So they will more than likely just continue to go to the air here. Lincoln Belsky already back on the field. Quick recovery from him. The freshman Adrian Garcia rushes off. Handoff taken, pitched again to Avante. Don't tell me. Rivera. And he's brought down. I want to say that's a loss.
Number 22, Avante Rivera.
Yes.
Taken down by 72, Josiel Ramos.
Josiel Ramos continues to be that offensive or that defensive force we need him to be.
Yeah, on this drive, he's really showed up. I mean, 2 big tackles here.
I believe he led the team in tackles last year. I want to say he ran that back this year. Without a doubt, will be a huge senior season from him next fall. It's crazy to think that our class will be seniors next year, Justin.
It is crazy.
You know, your final golf season next fall. Basketball and baseball. 3 senior nights for you. Velez gonna run with it here. Works it into the end zone.
Have a penalty on the play.
Penalty called. Holding on South Hadley. No? Holding on Holyoke, sorry. So they're gonna have to replay that one.
Penalties have hurt both sides, but that's the biggest one of the night for sure.
I couldn't agree more.
Penalty brings up a 3rd and 17, ball at the 20-yard line.
A huge pushback. South Hadley's gonna need to take advantage of this one. 3rd and long. Justin, what are you doing here?
Well, for the Tigers, I'm just going to bring an all-out blitz. But I also want to make sure our coverage is tight because they're probably going to throw.
And they will. Velez looks to the back corner. Brought down shy of the end zone. That was Asa Allen on the completion.
Number 11, Asa Allen.
And on a throw like that, I mean, that ball was up there for like 5 full seconds. Coverage was just not there.
4th and short. No denying that they'll go for it. 4th and 1. Tigers need a huge stop here.
They're bringing out 2 or 3 fullbacks here.
I think they're going to stop it.
Oh, it's a first down.
Costello, stopped by number 75, Braden Koski. It's good for first down for Holyoke. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So 1st and goal from the 3. 6.5 minutes. They're going to run it. And it once again goes to Josiel Castaño. Good for a touchdown. And Holyoke is alive.
Yeah, I mean, 2-point conversion here ties it. See if they go right back to the same play.
It wouldn't surprise me. That's what they did for the last 2-point conversion. So Tigers need a huge stop here. Castaño takes the snap ball on his own. I think he's going to fall short. Flag thrown regardless.
Has a penalty on the play.
It's no good. The Tigers will take it and maintain that 2-point lead at 16-14 with 6.5 remaining.
6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. Our score is South Hadley 16, Holyoke 14.
Holyoke's Jacob Cologne to kick. Or no, I believe that's, should I check that? Parker Brunel to kick. Try onside, Julius Event able to bring it down.
Kickoff taken by number 2.
Justin, out of those big three that we've been seeing this whole game for South Hadley, who are you going to here?
I think I'm going to continue to go to all three. I mean, Hambley's broke off a couple nice ones. Nehemiah had a great run last drive. Julius put it in the end zone last drive. So I think we keep going to all three of them.
Couldn't agree more, Justin. Tigers will start right from the 50.
And I also don't think there's any need to rush. Just keep it on the ground, keep chewing the clock.
And Noah Hambley brought down for a big loss of 6 there. So now it'll be a 2nd and 16.
No gain on the play brings up a 2nd and 10.
Oh, they just won't get a gain. All right. Still just one wide out lining up. They're not going to go to the air here. It's going to be Nehemiah Marin able to get through most of the coverage. I believe it's a gain of 7. Gain of 6.
Gain of 6 brings up the 3rd down at 4, ball at the 44-yard line.
Nehemiah Marin getting helped off the field. 5:35 to kill for the Tigers. 3rd and 4 from the 44. That cuts out one of their big stars. Justin, who are you expecting to step up here?
I think we come back to Hambley. I mean, in the first half, he was really efficient. He's kind of died off a little in the second half, but I think they go back to him here.
They've worked Chase Blaze into the offense now. I don't think we've seen too much of him. They're going to hand it off, I think, directly to one of the linemen.
Yeah, I think that was McMain's.
Not a terrible play there. That'll be good for a 1st down. You know, as time continues to wind down, so does our fall season. And, you know, Thanksgiving, we have a lot to be thankful for. So, if I could just speak for the Sports Network briefly, I am so thankful for our crew here, for all the crew who couldn't make it today, either watching at home or participating in Thanksgiving activities. As a terrible snap is recovered by Julius Abenth. Works his way to the line of scrimmage.
Number 2, Julius Abenth.
Hey, back to me. I'm extremely thankful for our teacher advisors, Miss Nelson and Miss Foley, always working tirelessly to help our operation out. I'm thankful for Colin, our producer today, because without him, Sports Network likely wouldn't be what it is today. Always going above and beyond the call of duty for Sports Network, putting in 110% of his effort, and for that, we're eternally grateful. And as always, a huge thank you to the SHC TV 15 studio for helping us out with equipment and editing and just coordination as a whole. Julius Abenth gets the snap to Chase Blaze. Blaze works his way through the defense. Big run for him. Flag throw.
Number 3, Chase Blaze. Stopped by number 44, Gideon Ortiz Torres. We have a penalty on the play.
And if I could say thank you to one last thing, just thank you to everybody who's watching today. Without you guys, our operation isn't possible. You know, we do this for the South Hadley community who wants to experience these games. Everyone I've said thank you to today has helped us make our streams some of the highest quality and best sports broadcasts at the high school level in the area. And I'm eternally grateful for the connections that I've made through Sports Network, for the people I've met, and for the opportunities that myself and my colleagues have gotten. Anyway, back to football. 4 minutes. Tigers going to break out of their huddle and look to add some insurance points here. And they're going to call timeout. Justin, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for family, football, all the sports I play, announcing.
Heck yeah. You know, I don't want to give us too much credit, but I feel like we've become like the dynamic duo for football.
Yeah, definitely.
You definitely know the sport far better than I do, so I got to give credit where it's due. I was joking with Justin before we broadcasted earlier. Next year, you know, it's our senior year here at South Hadley Sports Network. Thanksgiving Day game, we're going to try and get a turkey. We're going to try and get a live broadcast. I'll do my best, Al Michaels, if Justin does his best, John Madden. We'll try and make that happen. Julius Abenth going to work his way up the right side. Abenth gets across the 10, brought down. Solid run there from Abenth.
Carried by number 2, Julius Abenth. Stopped by number 2, Jaden Colley Guzman.
Unsurprising step up from Abenth. We knew we were going to see a lot of him this half.
Gain of 5 on the play, brings up a
I think this is where we look for Hadley.
I couldn't agree more. They're working from the 10-yard line. Not too much ground to cover. And Hadley is able to use that short, small, and quick stature to get through those big coverages. And they are going to go to Hadley. It's not going to go too far. Fumbled. And that is recovered by...
Yeah, he was down.
Oh, no.
Carried by number 13, Noah Hadley, stopped by 52, Jaden Diaz. Good for South Hadley, first down, first and goal at the 4-yard line.
See if they don't try to go to McMains again.
You know, for their short runs, it wouldn't surprise me. Can't tell exactly what yard line they're on. They haven't updated the scoreboard. I always forget, do they do a 2-minute warning in high school football? Not really?
No, they don't.
Well, if they did one, they'd be about 30 seconds away from it, so. All right, they're on the 4.
Yeah, there's McMains.
Drops it. McMahon's going to work through the pig pile. No gain there.
Carried by number 64, Jaden McMahon. Stopped by the interior Holyoke line. Gain of 1 brings up a second down and goal, ball to 3.
So they will gain 1 yard. Second and 3 now to the goal line. Someone's car alarm is on.
Timeout Holyoke.
Holyoke calls time. We will step aside. 1:57. They're going to go to... I don't know who has the football. I think that's Julius Abenth. He's not in.
Carried by number 2, Julius Evans. Stopped by number 24, Jesus Morales. The third and goal, ball at the 1-yard line.
My right hand is numb. We've moved the mic to the left hand. With 1:25 seconds.
I think you look for McMains again. I mean, last time it didn't work, but...
You know, it's the 1-yard line. I'd even send him... I wouldn't send him straight through the middle here. I'd try to have him move. They're going to recover their own fumble. That's a huge pushback for Holyoke. Tigers still have a minute to work with. But it's going to be a tall order.
Timeout Holyoke.
Holyoke calls time.
Carried by number 13, Noah Hadley. Loss of 1 brings up a 4th and goal, ball at the 2-yard line.
So now it's 4th and goal with a 2 at the 2.
No, I think you got to go for it here.
I couldn't agree more.
Field goal really doesn't do much for you.
Field goal sets Holyoke up for a 1-point victory, and that's not what you want. So,
Yeah, just especially because Holyoke doesn't have a kicker. You know, if they did, then a field goal would be suitable for this situation. But without a kicker, they're obviously going to have to go for the end zone.
I couldn't agree more. Settling at a time like this is not smart. Can't wait to get home to heat and good food and more football. We appreciate you guys sticking through with us through this game. Again, the word of the day has been unprecedented. Everything's up in the air here as the Tigers look to claim their third straight Battle of the Bridge. They've got 1:03 to do so. Hadley's going to take it. Noah Hadley, not there. Devastating.
Carried by number 13, Noah Hadley is no good. So Holyoke takes over, first down. Ball at the 3-yard line.
Tigers got 97 yards to cover. Or the Purple Knights have 97 yards to cover.
Obviously a tough stop, but they chewed that clock down all the way to 58 seconds, so Purple Knights have a tall order.
You're going to think that Velez wants to go to the air
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to.
Just going to throw it out of play.
That's going to be grounding.
I was going to say, intentional grounding there.
Believe.
Penalty on the play.
50 seconds remain in this game. A crucial play for the Tigers. They're calling off the flag, I guess.
No penalty on the play.
Let's go, defense! Charlie, hit somebody if you got it. Let's go! Let's go, Tigers!
Velez works to his right. Fired. Nobody gets a hold on that one between Dumoulin and Habenth.
Brings up a third down.
43 seconds remain.
Go, Tigers, big deep, let's go!
Big third down. Got to make sure the coverage is tight on both sides.
Velez takes the snap. Gonna want to fire one off early here. Works it to his left. That's gonna be Asa Allen who got it. New set of downs for Holyoke as time continues to tick down. And I believe that's a timeout called. Maybe? Maybe not? Oh, spike. Okay.
Second and 10.
20 seconds. Second and 10 for Holyoke. Want to give one final shout out to our crew here. Ethan Smith on the camera, Colin Saronic running our mixer. Everybody back at home, thank you for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving from Sports Network. Miss Jess Nelson, Miss Amy Foley, Dan Pease, and everybody at the studio, Chris, Patrick, and Mike. Velez takes a high snap. 15 seconds, not too much time to work with. Works it out of play. Looked like it was intended for Ronaldo Andino, so no intentional grounding there. 13 seconds separate the Tigers from their third straight Battle of the Bridge trophy. It looks like the athletic trainer Kevin Weber already laying claim on the trophy down there on the sidelines. Twelve seconds, Velez fires out of play. Another one intended for Andino. 9 seconds now. 4th and 10.
Coverage has been really good on this drive. I mean, they've done a great job making sure that they don't give them a chance.
Well, Tigers knew exactly what needed to be done here to stop them, and they've done an exemplary job. With only 9 seconds to play, for the careers of guys like Jaden McMains, Julius Abenth, Chase Blaze, Nehemiah Marin. And I'm going to go through the roster. Velez, last-ditch effort. They're going to try this feat of laterals. Jesus Morales with it now. Brought down. And for the third straight year, your South Hadley Tigers have won the Battle of the Bridge.
Final score, South Hadley 16, Holyoke 14.
Tigers win in a game for the ages. By far the soggiest football I've ever witnessed. But the Tigers come out victorious for the third straight time, and they're 6-1 in the Battle of the Bridge overall. Justin, final thoughts on this one?
I mean, it was just the run game. We knew it from pregame. I mean, Julius with a touchdown. Hambley was great. Nehemiah was great. That last drive coverage was tight. They didn't give him a chance. Just overall, a really good second half.
I couldn't agree more. That's going to do it, at least from the commentary standpoint. So thank you, everyone, for joining us for South Hadley Sports Network alongside Justin Moskal. I'm Brady Dennison. Have a great day and a wonderful Thanksgiving.